The Sims team dropped a spooky update just in time for the upcoming expansion pack Life and Death. There is quite a bit that we need to get into, so do not forget to hit that like and subscribe button before we start. Soul Cell Soupy Simmers and Specters. This Halloween season, we're summoning delightful surprises alongside the release of the Sims 4 Life and Death expansion pack. A hauntingly huge thank you to those special ghouls who took the time to report issues. Prepare for a ghostly array of fixes and updates. No tricks, just special treats. Now let's dive in and see what is new in The Sims. Sims will react uniquely to other deaths based on traits and relationships. Experience everything from sobbing for a loved one to retching at a strange death. Ghosts can now be created in Create a Sim for a child through elder ages. After passing on, Ghost Sims gain a new set of needs in place of the classic, including goo waste, ethereal sustenance, otherworldly slumber, spooky diversions, ethereal bonding, and apparition cleansing. At the moment of death, Sims are now given the option to become a playable ghost or become a free-roaming ghost. And this is probably one of my favorite fixes that is coming to the game. Sims can now woohoo with the Grim Reaper again. Thank goodness. Upon the death of a marriage partner, two married Sims will no longer be married, they will be widowed. There will be a new interaction that will allow them to ask to stay married so they can reinstate their marriage status, reducing the frequency of ghosts breaking things and creating annoying ghost byproducts like puddles. Added a new outdoor picture category in build mode called Life Event Activity to help players find content for funerals, weddings, and more. And I'm actually really excited for this. We are getting a new bonfire. Fieldstone bonfire pit has been added to the base game. I've been wanting a new fire pit for like a really long time, so I am very happy it's here. Infant, toddler, child Sims taken by social workers go to the household menu and manage worlds rather than being deleted. Sounds like a real nightmare. We are getting 10 new true black color variants to 10 different base game shoes. Also, there's an option on gravestones and urns to manually swap to the other one whether you're indoor or outdoors. That is really neat. Before it would always auto change when brought in or taken out, and I cannot wait to get these new urns. They are so adorable, and it is all cross-pack compatible. We love that. You can click on a Sims urn or gravestone to choose from a selection of which gravestones to use. That Sim who wasn't a vampire but was a little too obsessed with vampires, yeah, they can rest eternally with a bat-themed gravestone now. That is so adorable. And we are getting the new tombstones and urns for mermaids. I am so excited. Players can swap occult while in Create a Sim if they have the necessary occult packs. This does not remove progress on a sim that's currently being created, within reason of course, and this is probably one of my absolute favorites. Players can create elder dog, cat, and horse ghosts in Create a Sim. There have been some issues with the DirectX. I have noticed some as well, especially after my graphics card updates. So they are working hard on getting that all smoothed out for us. And thank goodness Sims will no longer eat spoiled food autonomously. This has been such an issue. I'm like, please stop, you're gonna get yourself sick. But do they ever care? No. Our Sims love to sabotage themselves. Plants that have enough water will stop dying. We will see if that's true because my gardening is still really bugged out. Parent Sims will no longer get stuck standing idly in front of a crib when trying to interact with their sleeping baby. I've had this issue for like a year now. I'm hoping this is true. I need this fixed because my Sims need to sleep. NPC Sims no longer enter the lot without knocking on the door because who likes an unexpected surprise like that? Pizza delivery Sim can now be tipped and interacted with after delivering pizza. Thank goodness. Now they need to like fix the other delivery service for food, and this will be top notch. Invisible nannies have had their superpower removed and will now remain visible. Sims will fully close their eyes when they are supposed to, like when sleeping. Oh my gosh, this happened in one of my Let's Plays and I was like freaking out. I wasn't sure what was happening, and then she physically still had the infant in her arms, so the poor baby was trapped underneath the blanket while her eyes are open. Sims will no longer incorrectly age up when adjusting game age options. Stopped issues where a hell baby tries to perform an interaction that requires an adult to put them down, but the adult can't, so it just spins in a loop. Curved fences will now cast shadows. Modified career outfit cheat now works for part-time careers. Male tank tops are no longer observed after selecting feminine fashion choice for previous XDX assets. Warning moodlet will not appear when a stranger sim dies in front of an active sim. Oh, thank goodness. The moodlet will only display if they are at least acquaintances. I cannot tell you how many times I've had my sims be distraught over someone dying that they don't even know, so thank goodness. Previous XDX ponytail texture will no longer distort around pulled out ear shapes. Non-binary sims are now properly referred to as birthday sim, thank goodness. During the birthday event, they need to fix this a long time ago. Cleared situations where build mode objects and houses placed with move objects on would appear in the sky. Yeah, I've been having that issue. City living festivals and other festivals now always appear properly in the calendar. NPC Sims and San Myshuno will no longer experience sudden unexpected weight gain. NPC Sims' body should only be susceptible to change if they are in an active residential lot. Seasons is getting the tiniest update. Flower arrangements will look the same when placed from the library or the gallery. Muirfolk now have their own tombstone or urn, which we went over. My Wedding Stories Island Living Canoe no longer gets some water inside of it when navigating in Tartosa World. Vertical gardens now count towards the freelance botanist aspiration in eco lifestyle. High school years, packed lunch boxes are finally getting fixed. From the inventory are eaten by teen sims during lunch hours. Rocks will respawn a few hours after digging in Water Tower Wave in Copperdale World. Growing together, reduce clipping issues when a child sim practices riding a bike near a building. Bad ranch product moodlet no longer observed upon harvesting excellent, magnificent, or perfect quality plants. Lot challenges and lot traits of a lot downloaded from the gallery reflect correctly in game. Property owner will not be charged along with eviction settlement after tenant breaks lease. When a tenant sim bulldozes a unit in the residential world, the rent for the other hidden units won't reset to 0. For Lovestruck, it's just like a baby update for one item in cast. Vampires, infants will no longer teleport to outside of the crib when resuming game right as the baby transitions to sleep. Rebel Magic, spellcaster, animation will run less frequently in Create a Sim. Werewolf Sims howl less frequently in Create a Sim, thank goodness. Turned werewolves will no longer occasionally lack color on their nose. Vintage Glamour Glow Bar Drink Platter now fits on accent end and coffee tables. Ooh, I love this. Paranormal lights no longer revert to auto mode in haunted houses. Crystal Creations, the crystal tree will no longer become invisible or transparent, and the crystals will now become collectible. And I feel like Bust the Dust has been broken since it came out, but they do have a little mini fix for it. I am so happy we got this update, and I am even more excited for the Life and Death expansion pack. We all know I love Grim and playing with him with my Legacy family, and we love that he owns a bakery too. I mean, who doesn't love the Grim Reaper who can bake? But that is it for today's video. Comment down below what you are most excited for with the new expansion pack that is coming, and let me know if there's anything you've been experiencing that has not been fixed in game yet. Do not forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!